Hello and welcome to my first video on the Everything Volleyball account. In this video, I will be doing a deep dive on Pittsburgh volleyball. But before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Enjoy! Pittsburgh, I think, could make it really far in the volleyball tournament next year. They are loaded with arms including sophomores Olivia Babcock and Tori Stafford, as well as graduate student Valeria Vizquez Gomez, their fantastic setter, Rachel Fairbanks, and libero Emmy Kleika, and we can't forget about their fantastic coach Dan Fisher. But before I talk about the future, let's talk about the past. Let's go all the way back to 2019. Pittsburgh had a fantastic regular season, going 29-1, with their only loss being against number 4 Penn State. They entered the tournament ranked number 6. They were favored to make it to the quarterfinals. They won their first match pretty easily against Howard 3-0, but in a shocking second round, they got upset by unranked Cincinnati 2-3. This was a shocking loss for the entire volleyball world and very sad for Pittsburgh. Next is the 2020 season. This was a very odd season for the Panthers due to COVID. They only played 20 games in the regular season, and they went 16-4. They lost to Syracuse twice, number 5 Notre Dame, and number 6 Louisville. They entered the tournament in the spring unranked and unfavored. They won the first round easily against LIU 3-0. Then they played number 14 Utah. No one thought they would win, but they won really easily 3-0. Next was number 3 Minnesota. In a 5-set thriller, Pittsburgh won with Kinuzan D and Kayla Lund leading with 19 and 17 kills each. This win really shocked the volleyball world and they became more respected. Then they played number 6 Washington in the quarterfinals, and in a 5-set heartbreaking game they lost. This was very disappointing for the Panthers because they were so close, but almost all the seniors decided to come back for 2021 with their COVID year. 2021 was their best year yet, going 26-3 in the regular season with tons of ranked wins over number 23 Rice, number 18 Washington State, number 9 Baylor, number 12 BYU, and number 13 Georgia Tech. They entered the tournament ranked number 3 and making it all the way to the national semifinals for the first time in program history and the first time in a CC history. They played a 4-set match against number 10 Nebraska and sadly losing. This was a heartbreaking loss for the seniors, putting everything they had into this program and not coming out on top. In the next 2 years, Pittsburgh made it to the national semifinals and losing each time. In 2022, they lost against number 2 Louisville, and in 2023, they lost against number 1 Nebraska. But they have many returning players for 2024. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I personally think they could go all the way this year. What do you think?